It's 2021. It's been 2021. But what is a local business supposed to be focusing on when it comes to their customers? Acquiring new ones? Retaining what they have? Re-engaging? In this minute, we'll look at what local businesses told us they are going to focus on in 2021.
Corey's Local Marketing Minute is brought to you by iPublish Media. Increase new accounts and grow local ad revenue by delivering the types of campaign SMBs want to buy today. Learn more by visiting iPublishMedia.com or by emailing sales@iPublishMedia.com. And now, the shaman of local marketing, Corey Elliott.
Hello, everybody. So, 2021. Woo! What are local businesses going to be focused on? Acquire, retain, or re-engage customers? Well, the answer is all the above. Like that flourish? Now, how much they're going to focus on any given area is kind of interesting to look at. Let me show you what I mean. That's where you spell acquire, right? So we asked them about what % of your marketing efforts in 2021 will be focused on each of the following. So if you had to kind of break it up between these four: acquiring, retaining, re-engaging, or just a general focus. Pie chart time. I worked with some guys, some research guys, who hated pie charts. This one dude hated them. Would refuse to look at anything that had a pie chart. I asked him, why, do you burst into flames when you see one? Or anyway, that didn't go over well. Okay, kind of looks like this. 37% of the effort would go to acquire, 32% to retain, 13% to re-engage, and 18% to a general focus. Now this is really interesting because in the height of 2020, when we were going through that, everybody had like the sniffles or something. Back then, it was all about retaining. That's what everybody focused on. They shifted all their focus on retaining their current customers. So that's why Facebook got hit hard. Email blasts, anything where I can re-engage my customers. Well, now more focus is on acquire this year. In fact, so most of the local advertisers say they're going to focus on all these things. So we said, okay, great, but are you going to focus on them more than you did in 2020? Percentage of SMBs. So what percentage of SMBs do you think said they're going to focus more on re-engaging in 2021 over 2020? 37%. How about retaining current, which was the big focus in 2020, remember? 47%. And finally, how about acquiring? Now remember, the question was, is related to acquiring new customers, will your 2021 marketing activities reflect a change in focus as compared to 2020? How many of them said, yeah, I'm going to focus more? 59%. That's one less than 60%, which is 6 out of 10, or 3 out of 5. So why are they doing this? We upped our special effects budget. What percentage of SMBs said that they're changing their marketing focus in 2021 because, or at least partly because, of COVID? 91%. It's an understatement to say COVID was a game changer. What we're seeing in our data is that there's been a shift in marketing strategy. It's less about them spending less money, and that did happen. But local marketers are not dumb. They know they need to market. 2020 really changed a lot of their outlooks on how they're going to do that. And I should add that 54% of them said this was a major reason they're changing their plans. So 1 out of 2 local advertisers that you go in and talk to, this had a hell of an effect. Again, I know, understatement, but it's affecting how they're fundamentally thinking about marketing. So you can't go in saying everything's back to normal. When are you going to get back to whatever it was you're doing, whatever it was I was selling you before? Because that's not going to happen. They're changing what they're doing. I feel like I'm kind of yelling at you. I don't want to yell at you. COVID changed how SMBs approach marketing. Or market in 6. My handwriting's horrible, isn't it? My 6th grade teacher said it looked like spider webs. Change how they approach marketing, so you need to change the way you approach SMBs. Circle of life.
You've been watching Corey's Local Marketing Minute, sponsored by our friends at iPublish Media. Learn more at iPublishMedia.com. And if a few minutes with Corey isn't enough, you can hear more of his insights on the Local Marketing Trends podcast. Just look for the podcast link on BurrellAssociates.com.